Good morning, Stitchy friends. Welcome to my channel. My name is Dee Stitcher. If you're new here, welcome. And if you are an oldie and have stuck around, thank you so much for sticking with me. I had a busy month in April. I started off April with a new start. And then at the end of April, I went to Stitch North and I got to meet some fabulous people. Some people that I've been talking to for years. Finally got to meet them in person, and then a lot of people I met for the first time. It was a wonderful experience. Those are the birds. You're going to hear them. Sorry about that. But yeah, I did a lot of stitching in April. I am a week late just because of Stitch North. I got back at the end of April, obviously, so that I didn't have time to film. And then I had to go back to work on the Monday, and I don't have time to film during a work week. And so today is Saturday, May the 5th. I got up this morning and I watched the King's coronation. So that was exciting to watch a little bit of history. And now I'm here with you. So I do, as if you know and you watch me, then you know that I do the monthly challenge acrostic. So last month was the theme library, and I chose to start the Owl Forest Embroideries freebie sal that was put out. I don't even know how long ago it was. I just discovered it at the end of last year. It's the Alice in Wonderland one. And so what I'm going to show you is what I got done last month and what I managed to get done this month, because it is the 5th. So you're seeing a bit of what I've been doing this month as well. I just have it on Charles Craft. I'm doing it on 28 count, 1/1. Even weave, Monaco. So in April, make sure it's the right way. In April, I did the first part, which is this trellis, and then this here, and then this, and this. This is all what I did the 1st of April. I did that the 1st of April. The 2nd of April, or the 5th of April, the 6th of April. I worked on it for about 3 days. And then this month I worked on it for 3 days as well. And all I did was this pot, and this border. And that's all I really am going to be doing this month. I know there's more to the section than that, but I have other things to do. I will get to those plans a little bit later. And then I've also been working on my howling. Oh, I guess I should go in order. So the acrostics for April was shelves. So the S I did seahorse. So I guess I'll show that to you. I did take this with me to Stitch North, but I only think I stitched on it for 1 day. I got stuck on my other projects. So this is, I will put a picture here of what seahorse looks like. It is a Heaven and Earth's design. And I'm stitching this on 18 count. It's this seafoam green type of fabric. I don't know where I got it. And so I am still stuck on color number 762. I am color completing it for the whole project. So unfortunately, the horse is not going to be seen for quite some time. I started the month at 2.68%, and I worked my way up to 3.18%. And this is where I worked on it. This is going to be the water splashing up on the horse. Unfortunately, there's not much that you can see there because of the color of the floss and the color of the fabric. It's kind of a, yeah, it's not very good. It's a very light gray. So that's what the color is. So I stitched on that for, I think, 3 days, the whole month. Even though I took it to Stitch North, it didn't get a lot of love. Next is, of course, Howling. H is for Howling. I took this to Stitch North as well. I worked on this for 19 days out of 30. When I started the month, it was at 41.39%, and I took the record of it on the 1st of May, and at the 1st of May it was at 43.78%. So that's what I got done on that. I will show this to you right now. It's got to dig it out. The birds are always so quiet, and then when you get talking, they start chirping. So this is what I've gotten done so far. Sorry, he's all covered up. But I worked on this side over here. And I am just working on, if I bring it closer to you, you'll see a bunch of little white speckles. What I'm doing right now is I'm just working to fill in all of the speckles, the confetti, and then I will work my way down. I'm not sure when I'll get to over here. Probably just go around, and I'm not sure yet. We'll see. But that's what I have done so far on the Howling. The next thing that I worked on was E, and that is Eastern Beauty. I'll put a picture here of what she will look like. And I managed to work on her for 3 days. That seems to be the average of what I work on these acrostic projects for. And this is where she is now. I worked on her face, and that's what I will continue to do. So bring that a bit closer for you to see. Can you hear my dogs barking? I have Great Pyrenees, and they're guardian dogs, so they bark at anything and everything. All right, what's next? L is for cliffside tiles. What did I do for this one? I must have done just the one tile. I believe what I did this month, or April, last month, was this tile here, and then I think I worked the border down this way, and then I just filled in what I could. So next month I will do, I think I have to go back here because this is the completion of the first row, and then you work your way down. So the next tile will be over here, and then I will fill this in and then make the border go down here. If I can do that in 3 days. Like, I do what I can in 3 days, and what I don't, I don't. So that is cliffside tiles. And V is for Valley of the Trolls. That is from Stitching Moon Designs. that is this piece right here. Sorry for the glare. That's what it will look like when it's completed. I am only working on the sky part. The sky part up here. That's what I'm working on. I am stuck on the color. I'll just get it for you. Color 3756, which is this baby blue. Oops, there's a other thread stuck in there. I am doing this on 22 count, I believe. It goes this way. So it's hard to see, but I managed to work over here. What are the stats on this? When I started it, I started at 3.64% and I completed up to 4.23%. So that is Valley of the Trolls. It's a good project for the V. And they put the V in there for your acrostics. The next one is E, and that's European Town, which is the Chinese kit. Yep. Oops, I forgot to put the thread there. Oops, make sure it goes with the right project. I stitched on this for 3 days, like I said. So all I did was fill in this is the walking path, so I filled in the walking path, and I may have filled in some grass up here. And that's all I did for 3 days. And then the last letter was S, which I worked on my double Dutch sampler. I also took this to Stitch North. So I worked on it for one evening, a part of one evening. I will show you what I got done at home and then when I took it with me. I took this with me because my friends, I have 2 friends who are also stitching on this piece. And so we wanted to take a group picture of our pieces together. I will put a picture in right here of the 3 of us with our double Dutch sampler. It's funny because they all look so different because we're all using different threads and we're using different counts of fabric. So although it's the same design, they all look a little bit different. This is mine. This is done on 32 count. I am doing it 1/2. So I completed this, I believe. And then when I went to Stitch North, I did these letters. So this month I am going to finish this beastie alphabet. Ugh, it drives me crazy. I'll put a picture in of how I stitch this alphabet. I do the running long stitch. So I'll put a couple pictures in here of how I do it, what it looks like when it's half done with the back stitching, and how it looks like when it's all done. And you'll understand, well, maybe it's just my brain, why it's so hard for me. Okay. Itchy nose, sorry. Okay. What's next? Ooh, peacock sampler. So I took this with me to Stitch North as well. Let me just take this out of the clips so that you can see it fully this time. Do I always take it out? I don't know. I'll take it out this time. Yeah, so I took this to Stitch North. My goal is to finish this as soon as possible. So I'm trying to work on it a little bit each day, along with my howling, just because I want to get it done. And I didn't realize how long these butterflies would take. They're taking a lot more time than I thought. And so it's going to take longer than I thought to finish it. So this last month, I completed the last block, which I don't remember which one it is. Oh, I'm so confused. Anyway, this is the sampler. I'll just show you all of them. Oh, birdies. And they're even covered up. It's not like it's early in the morning here, and they're still covered up. I didn't uncover them yet because I was trying to film a video. So that's that. And then I went up here. So during Stitch North, I started at the corner here and I made my way across, and that's about all I got done at Stitch North for this. It says 2019, which is when this sale happened. And since I've been home, I managed to stitch this butterfly and then this one. On the bottom, you're supposed to have your initials. I'm not going to put my initials because I know who I am. I'm going to put the year that I finished it, 2023, because I am going to finish it in 2023. There, I said it. It's going to be done. When will this get done now? Maybe it's May. I don't think it'll be done in June like I anticipated. Maybe in the summer when I have time off. July or August maybe is when I hope to get this done. I hope to especially have this out of my hair in September when I go back to, when and if I go back to work. EA jobs are never secure. I mean, we're not unionized, so at least in my school division. So your job is always on the line. Every June, your job is on the line. This one goes with here. I'm not putting my threads away. I'm being very bad. So the last piece, I took this piece to Stitch North as well, but I did not stitch on it because I was flying home on the Sunday. So what I did is, I think I worked on it on the Monday. I worked on this for 4 days. I also worked on it on a Monday when it was Easter because I couldn't work on it on the Easter Sunday because it's just too busy when it's Easter and you have family and you're cooking dinner and you have children. So it was just too busy on Easter. So I stitched on it 2 Sundays and 2 Mondays. But I did stitch on it for 4 sessions. That's the word I'm looking for. So it's not going to all fit in the frame, guys. Well, sorry, that's probably making people sick. So what I worked on, I will just show you here. This is the first page. And that's what I worked on there. I think there's probably half motifs and half alphabets that are working their way into page 2 that I have not done yet. And then there is half of an alphabet right here that's part of this page, but then it continues on to the page underneath it. So, yep. Tomorrow I will work on this again. This is my Sunday piece. I like seeing how much I can get done in just one day of the week. And I'm still enjoying it. I never bring this because I never remember, but this is the chart for those of you who have not seen 101 Alphabet by Rosewood Manor. I probably just assume that everybody knows, and not everybody knows. I know I get frustrated when people assume that I know what they're stitching and I know what they're talking about, because they assume that I've just been watching them forever and I just found them, and they don't explain things. And so here I am doing the same thing. So here is the 101 alphabet. It's Rosewood Manor. It is a beast of a chart. I am probably only right. I don't know. Where am I? Let's see. The M. So this is the end of the second page. So I just finished this right here. This is the first page right here. So I finished that. And so all of this and up is completed. So I have all from the M all the way down to complete. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages long, and it is 9 pages wide. I have only completed, so I've completed the 18 pages, which is 2 rows across, and then page 19. So I have basically another 4 rows to go minus 1. So it's going to be a while, guys. I'll put this away later. Another project that I have decided to do with 101 alphabet, because I don't stitch on that the whole day on Sunday. I also work on, and I brought these books too. Aren't I being good today? I work on my piece, which I call Family, from Cross Stitch of the Heart. It is, I'll show you what the completed piece looks like. This is the completed piece in the book. I work on this every Sunday as well. I would typically work on this in the morning, and then in the afternoon I work, or evening, I work on 101. So this is what I have done so far. I am working my way into the second page. The first page is complete. I'm working on the flowers. I think I messed up because there is no overlapping stitching when you're moving from one page to the next. There's no overlapping to show where you are. So it gets quite confusing, especially when you have to flip pages. So this is messed up a bit, but I know how to fudge. I've been fudging for many years. So I will try and make this side identical. And that's what I have done on Family. When it was Earth Day, I did it on the same fabric. This over here is a project I did last year. Cross Stitchers to-do list. I did that last year. I picked my own floss from what I have. I don't buy new floss. I just use what I have. So that's here. And then on this, on here is where I did my new start for, and another new start for Earth Day, which was on the 22nd. And I have this book right here, which I will get for you. Oh, I didn't mark my chart. Cross Stitch for the Earth. Now I need to just remember what oh, ha! I turned right to it. Aren't I lucky? Okay, so is this what I'm stitching? Yep. So this is what I'm stitching. Live gently upon this earth. That's what I'm stitching. And I only worked on it for one day. I will probably not work on this again until, I don't know. We'll see. That's all I got done. And is that all that I worked on? Yeah, that's all that I worked on this month. So I will talk a bit more about Stitch North. I took a clip of, when I got home, I took a clip of all the generous gifts that were when you register, when you sign in, when your first day at 8 o'clock in the morning on Friday. They give you a loot bag, and it's full of a bunch of stuff from all the vendors that attend. And so I took a video when I got home of all of the stuff in the loot bag. So I will insert that here, or at the end of my talk here. And then I think I may have also added all of the like the people there were just so friendly and so generous. People that, you know, they're just going around and giving gifts to like everybody. And there's like 250 people there. So they're giving away like floss cards, and beautiful floss cards too. And like scissor fobs and like measuring tapes and needle minders. I mean, the generosity of people is just astounding. It's not really astounding in our community, actually, but just in general of the world. We are exceptional people, I think. Cross stitchers are very generous and very friendly and very welcoming. And it's the only place where you can go hover over somebody's shoulder and they will turn around and they will talk to you and have a conversation with you and not look at you funny. So yeah, it was a very awesome experience, and I got to meet many lovely people, and I got to sit with a lovely group of stitchers. I will put in some pictures at the end of my table 23. And I hope that I know that the stitchers that I went there for to meet, I know that I'll continue to be friends with them because I've known them for so long. I know that I'll continue to be friends with them, but I hope that the friends that I met and that I stitched with at table 23 will continue to be my friends, and we will continue to grow in our friendship. And I hope to go back next year. Fingers crossed that nothing happens and that it all works out. But I hope to go back next year to the first week, for the first weekend. So, I thought that I would let you guys know that for those of you who are aware that I live in northern Alberta, I just want you to know that as of right now, we are safe with our wildfires. Alberta is just dry and burning up. And there are several fires that are relatively close by right now, but we are not under any evacuation alerts as of right now. Please pray for us if you guys pray, or give us good thoughts. Pray for some rain. Do a rain dance. I don't care. Just, we need rain. So with that, I guess I will go into the plans for May. I am not doing Mania. I don't do Mania. I never did Mania. So that's not happening. The theme this month is Arctic. I'm not doing a new start. I've had enough. I have a new start that's coming up. I bought a kit actually. I bought some things from before I go into May monthly plans, I bought 2 pieces of fabric. I'll put a picture of what I put it all away. I don't show haul. But I do want you to know that I did support the vendors at Stitch North. I always support the cross stitch community. Even though I don't show it here, I do support people out there. I just don't show it on my channel. But I will show you a picture of the things that I bought. I bought from I can't even think of their names. I bought 2 kits, I bought 2 charts, I bought 2 pieces of fabric, and I bought some floss. How about that? I will show you a picture of, I can't remember all the people's names. I'll put a picture here of what I bought. And I am going to be doing a new start with Table 23 because we all bought the kit. We bought out all the kits, and Allie could only buy the chart. So we had to wait for her to get to Australia, which she is home now. And she has to kit up her chart. And then we will all start that chart together. It's exciting. So I don't know when that will happen. Whenever they say, let's go, I'm going to go. So the theme for May is Arctic. I'm not doing a new start for that. I could pull out falling snow for Arctic, which I might. I might pull that out. The acrostic is Borealis. So B will be Eastern Beauty once again. You'll see that next month. O is for Flying Owl. I haven't pulled that one out in a while, so I will show you guys that one next month. R is for Running Horses. E is for European Town. A is for Alice in Wonderland, which I've already completed. L is for Howling, which I will continue to work on every day. I is for Cliffside, because there is 3 I's in the word Cliffside Tiles. And S is for Seahorse. I will also continue on my Peacock Mystery Cell until it is finished. This won't be finished in May, guys, so don't get excited. I will continue to work on my 101 alphabet on Sundays, as well as my family. And I will try and get that alphabet done on Double Dutch Sampler. If that's all I get done this month, hallelujah. Praise the Lord. And that's it, guys. That's all that I have with me today. I hope that you enjoyed it. I have many different styles of stitching. I don't just stitch on full coverage. I stitch on samplers. I stitch on, I do have a long dog. I do stitch on smalls, mediums. I am not prejudiced. I stitch and I love all things. All types of fabrics, everything. So I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope to see you next month. Please like and comment. I like having conversations with you guys. I hope you are all safe. If any of you are in Alberta, I am thinking of you. As well as anybody else out there that is having trouble with environmental issues such as fires or floods or anything. I hope that you are all safe. And happy stitching. Happy May. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Well, guys, this is my freebie haul and giveaways from Stitch North. This is what came in your swag bag and other things that people were handing out. This here is from Vani, from my Stitch Diaries and Thread Thy Needle. I sat with her. She's very lovely. She's so nice. I also got to meet Kaylee. She is so hilarious. And her fabrics are stunning. I bought something from her. This has a measuring tape. And then also this, Stitch North. a needle minder from Rocky Mountain Needle Minders. Some beads from Sheba Design. She does bags, I guess. These are from fellow stitchers who were just handing out presents. Boss Stitcher on Instagram. I'm not sure. That's this lovely lady. She's from BC. Stitcherella. Stitcherelle. She's so nice. And Mr. Froggy. He's a needle. I can turn him into a needle minder though. Pin him on your bag or purse and he will protect you from the frogging curse. And then these came in the swag bag. So this is it says it's a Canada flag. And it says, hey. You get the Roxy and floss with it. You get a needle minder from Evertote. I think this is a candy. You also get this from Shakespeare's Peddler. Bendy Stitchy Designs. It's a peacock. And then Shout About to Take Wing from 1897 Schoolhouse Sampler. You guys, I'm going for my walk and I can hear frogs. I know some of you might not think I'm crazy about hearing frogs, but when I left to go to Stitch North, everything was still frozen. And now I come back and it's like plus 25 and the frogs are croaking. No, there's no leaves on the tree yet, but that'll come. Today is May the 1st. Welcome back, froggies. Don't ruin my stitching. Oh, they heard me. I just went and ruined it.